Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! Hailing from the wrestling capital of the world, here are your hosts.
Oh yeah!
Dustin, 5-Star, his tag team partner, Eric McMahon.
A-List, baby.
It's Grind City Wrestling.
It is Grind City Wrestling. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 338 of Grind City Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr. Be sure to take that subscribe button to Slap City wherever you're watching or wherever you're listening. Also, you can download the Grind City Media app absolutely free and listen and watch on demand. Last week, we discussed the best wrestling that we watched all week. This week, we're going to do the same, but also we're going to talk about an instance that Dave Meltzer says is the worst thing that he's ever seen inside the ring. But first, let me introduce my co-host, my tag team partner, a man that needs no introduction in the city of Memphis, but I'll do it anyway. It's Devin Walker, baby!
Don't bury the lead today, Dustin. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of shenanigans happened this weekend in wrestling. Apparently, you had some things happen this weekend in wrestling. You had Rikishi at your show. How'd that go?
We had Rikishi all weekend long,
How'd
and
that
it
go?
was too cool.
No,
Well,
that's cat. No.
most of it was too cool. It was almost as cool as that 5-star t-shirt that you got
This
on
is
there.
not a 5-star t-shirt.
Or 5-star hoodie.
It's a 5-star hoodie. It's for Drake.
Oh, yeah. It's for Dustin's 5-star.
This guy. This is not for you, Dustin. This is celebrating
size is it?
J. Cole's 5-year anniversary at Dreamville.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you don't know who J. Cole is,
Well,
do
I
you?
mean, I know a 5-star shirt when I see
You
it.
don't know who J. Cole is, do you?
J. Cole.
He doesn't know who J. Cole is.
Hold on. Keep talking now.
He has no idea who J.
on a
Cole
second,
is.
Jake.
He
Is it
is so
J.A.Y.?
he is so out of the loop, y'all.
J. Cole.
This man.
Oh, American rapper and record producer. I know exactly who that
American
is.
rapper and record producer. Do you live under a rock?
He kind of looks like
Oh, don't do it.
Oh, gosh.
No, he's about to do that thing. He's about to do that thing, y'all.
my stunner shades.
No, he does
My
not look.
man.
No.
Kia Shine, baby. How to forget Kia Shine?
No, he looks nothing like Kia Shine.
Shout out to Kia Shine. Immediately no.
No.
What?
No.
Okay, you got,
Talk about
you got
wrestling.
a Dustin 5-star hoodie on.
Talk about wrestling.
Be sure to follow Devin on social media at Devin_Walker.
Oh,
2.
no.
Okay,
We're off to a hot start.
what's new? Anything good?
Not really, bro. We've just been watching a lot of wrestling. And there's some things that happen in wrestling that even my stomach could not stomach.
Ooh.
2 things happened in wrestling this weekend that I was like, oh, wow, that's a little aggressive. And one of them we're going to talk about on this podcast today.
Yes, we're probably going to talk about all of them. We had an exceptional weekend out in Tupelo. The final number is not in, but everything indicates that we have reached our $25,000 goal for St. Jude. So that was awesome. We had Rikishi in the house. Also, we were in Gleason, Tennessee. Check this out. All right, so the St. Jude show, we pre-sold over 500 tickets. Unbelievable turnout for the St. Jude show. Had a really good walk-up. Same thing in Gleason the next day for the Tater Town Throwdown with Cowboy James Storm. And then,
Tater
of
Town
course,
Throwdown is insane.
dude, Devin, when we pulled into this city of Gleason, this small town of Gleason, there's a big banner that says Tater Town. And it's like this Tater Town festival. And then we kick
Wait,
it
y'all
off
had
every
Rikishi
year.
out there?
We had Cowboy James Storm out there.
Okay.
Little did we know 15 minutes down the street was Buff Bagwell. Literally, we had no idea. It's a place called Huntington.
Half of Buff Bagwell, but go ahead.
Well, not maybe. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about Buff Bagwell here in just a bit. Gleason was awesome, raised some good money for the Beta Club. And then, of course, on Sunday, the Wrestle Center was sold out. Big Dan had to turn some people away at the door. And you know we hate doing that.
You had to turn people away?
So listen, fans, we don't ever want to turn you guys away. We want to cram every single person that we can in the building. But the fire marshal says,
Wow. It was
Better
that
not.
lit, huh? So how's Rikishi?
It was awesome.
I want to know. How's Rikishi? Because I think
Well, let's talk
sometimes
about
you
it.
never meet one of your favorite wrestlers. Is this one of those situations where you don't want to meet one of your favorite wrestlers?
I would say you probably should meet that favorite wrestler, but probably maybe not do business with them.
Interesting.
Just wasn't fun. Rikishi was in the news all along with his company Knokx Pro. We're going to talk about this. He was like literally in Memphis with us all 3 days. So I know he was not there for the incident that we're going to talk about. A lot of the news includes Rampage Jackson's son, Rajah Jackson, nearly killing a man inside the ring, and that's what Dave Meltzer said was the worst thing that he had ever seen, like the most egregious act between the squared circle and the ropes.
I think I'm with him, because I think for me, I'm someone who enjoys hardcore wrestling, and I couldn't even stomach to watch this video more than one time.
It was bad on so many levels, and the longer that this goes on, or the more time that it happens, the more really bad stuff comes out.
Yeah.
There are videos like from start to finish of this, premeditated, the whole 9 yards. But we're going to get into it because I got some stories that have nothing to do with wrestling. Yahoo Sports reported on this. TMZ has reported on this. WWE is very upset about it. Did not take them long to take action. Did
you see the, speaking of this, did you see the Jerry Lawler thing that happened today?
No. I did see the Sputnik Monroe thing that happened today.
So Jerry, I mean, we're going to dive into the Raja
absolutely
Rampage thing is, but Jerry Lawler posted a photo from Vince McMahon's 80th birthday party.
Really?
It was him, Sheamus, The Miz, Titus O'Neil, a bunch of wrestlers, right?
Very interesting that the King is on that level with Vince.
30 minutes later, the photo has been deleted.
Ooh.
So the question is, did the King get a call?
I think Vince said, "God damn, pal."
Did he get a call? I think he got a call.
Oh yeah, for sure. AC/DC performed.
What was that?
Vince McMahon had like a show for his birthday.
What do you think that phone call was?
I mean, if it was posted during
All right,
the
how about
party,
this? We're gonna impersonate this. Ready? I'm Jerry Lawler. You're whoever on the other side of the phone.
Well, it's got to be Vince.
Okay, call.
God damn, pal. Okay. Take it off.
Okay, definitely didn't say that.
Delete it.
Why do you think he said delete it?
How many other pictures have you seen?
That's a great question.
There's no other pictures.
Yeah.
AC/DC Kid Rock performed at Vince McMahon's 80th birthday. There are no photos. There's like one of Vince leaving a dinner table with, something to wrestle with. I can't think of his name, but
Pritchard.
Pritchard, yes, yeah. Pritchard. I think Undertaker was there, but it's very blurry, like from a distance. There's nothing out there.
No
of
group
Vince's
photos.
Actual birthday.
Do you think do you think it's a problem because Vince has his relationship with the WWE right now, and some of those wrestlers are currently rostered wrestlers?
Whether they want to think it or not, when stuff like that breaks, the company does get mad. If they are truly trying to distance themselves from Vince McMahon, whether you're really friends with him or not, WWE is probably like, man, why you got to go do that?
So that's probably why he got that phone call.
Come on, man.
Jerry, come on, man.
Jerry's not under contract with WWE,
but I'm saying,
so he can do anything he wants.
Maurice's, Sheamus's, those are current wrestlers. So, yes, I thought it was an interesting situation that happened today.
While we're talking on that real quick, the only other person in the professional wrestling industry to be inducted into the Memphis Sports Hall of Fame, Jerry Lawler, and this year, Sputnik Monroe.
Who was Sputnik Monroe?
Sputnik Monroe is a pioneer that helped desegregate the wrestling audience here in Memphis, Tennessee. He was so popular that he told wrestling promoters that he would not wrestle on their show unless white people and black people could sit together. Because at that time at Alice Auditorium, black folks had to sit in the top, white folks sat in the bottom. He said, I'm not wrestling.
Wow, he's like the Jackie Robinson of Memphis wrestling.
It was like unbelievable. I've got his newspaper clipping hanging up, framed on the wall at the Wrestle Center. Of course, Stax Museum here in Memphis has a piece dedicated to Sputnik Monroe. Sputnik Monroe is also in one of the wings and one of the divisions of the WWE Hall of Fame, and now he's going to get his spot in the Memphis Sports Hall of Fame. So big shout out to Sputnik Monroe.
Look at you teaching me some 5-star. Shout out Sputnik Monroe.
There you go. We got a lot to talk about, including Raja Jackson. I got some news stories. There's all sorts of stuff out there that really makes this stink even worse. But first, let's talk about the best wrestling we watched all week.
So I'll make this short and sweet. I don't know if you saw this, but NXT had Heat Wave this weekend.
Yeah, so, man, this table spot. Is that where you're going with this?
Yes, I'm going with the table spot. And this is the table spot with Javon Evans. Obafemi versus Javon Evans for the NXT World title. You had the big god, the Goliath, the Obafemi, the undefeated god, the 6'4", 280-pounder versus little old Javon Evans, who's a high flyer, moves quick around the ring, and they cooked up some magic. From bell to bell, it was phenomenal, 5-star. And the spot that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so they're in the ring before the show. It's like, hey, Devin, how far do you think you can throw me?
Exactly.
Like, do you think you can throw me, like, clear that table?
Clear that table. Clear me or over the rope, by the way.
And then Femi's like,
By the way, he did. She was a shot putter at Alabama.
It's like, yeah, I think I could get you there.
He was a shot putter. He picks up little old Javon Evans by his in a little fisherman's carry.
Oh my god!
And
like a baby.
And a baby. And he launches him over the ropes, smacks him through the table, picks him in the ring, hits him with a finishing move, 1, 2, 3. For me, bro, I thought it was crazy. Javon Evans, I salute you, bro. He's starting to become like a Spike Dudley-esque character where he had a table spot early last Tuesday where
Crazy.
Trick Williams launched him off the table. He flew over the table.
It looked very similar. That was Trick that took that, though, right?
No, Javon took that one too.
He cleared the table.
He cleared the
almost
table.
missed the table.
Yeah.
He went so far.
So shout out Javon Evans. You are the MVP of the week for me because you took a crazy ass table spot in NXT. Salute to y'all for putting on a great show. Shawn Michaels has some amazing female wrestling talent
He is
in
cooking,
NXT.
baby. Shawn Michaels.
I don't know where they're finding this female wrestling talent, but
cooking.
boy, shout out to NXT, man. Lola Vice.
Yep.
All like that.
Jordan Grace looked like $1 million.
They had a triple threat. I think it was a triple threat or a fatal four-way. That was a banger. Shout out to NXT. Shout out Shawn Michaels. But shout out to you, Javon Evans. You are my MVP of the week. Best wrestling I watch all week.
I just don't understand. Like, who wants to do that?
Javon Evans does.
Like, hey, how? It's like Jeff Hardy. You think I could jump off that?
He is.
How high is that?
Javon Evans is one of the birth children of Javon.
You think
Jeff
I'd
Hardy.
live through that if I hit it?
No, my guy Leon Slater in TNA, they're kind of like the birth children of what Jeff Hardy was, right? They watched Jeff Hardy as kids, just like I did, and they're emulating the things that Jeff Hardy did, and they're putting it into this new age of wrestling 5-star. And I love every bit of it. So shout out my boy Javon Evans. Shout out Leon Slater, who is the youngest TNA X Division champion in history. So salute to y'all this week on the show.
Devin's best wrestling we watched all week is Daredevil stuntman type of work, flying through a table, and it's NXT.
NXT, man. It's not freaking John Moxley stabbing Darby Allin in the face with a freaking fork. Can we stop that, by the way?
I don't know, man.
Like,
Come on.
I like hardcore. I like hardcore wrestling, bro. I like the gore of some of the hardcore
It
wrestling.
doesn't get any more gory than
But
that.
I think John Moxley takes it too far sometimes.
All right, so the best wrestling that I watched all week, I'm going to be a homer, and I'm a big Buff Bagwell fan. Buff Bagwell on Memphis Wrestling this week was fantastic. We got to see him actually arriving at the building. That footage was legit. That was a shoot. He literally had pulled up. The fans were greeting him outside, chanting Buff. Of course, Lil Buff was there to give him some knuckles, and then, of course, we came back to it inside. He walked all the way through the Wrestle Center. To me, it was great. I didn't even know that they had cameras on him that long. And then, of course, came out and cut the desk promo. Talked a little bit about himself, but said he was here today for Big John Dalton. And then at the end, now Buff literally a month ago had his leg amputated. Not only did he show up at the Wrestle Center, not only did he cut a promo at the desk, but then he stayed out there for the main event. He did commentary. I thought it was great. And then Big John Dalton and the big man, K. Toomer, fell victim to the Hollywood clique thanks to Psycho Simon trying to get at Buff Bagwell. So now we've got Dyer County Fair coming up. You've got AutoZone Park with the Memphis Redbirds coming up. And then you've got Big John Dalton and Buff Bagwell against Psycho Simon coming up. Will we see Buff Bagwell get physical?
Did you say you say Buff Bagwell and Big John Dalton?
Buff Bagwell will be in Big John Dalton's corner at the Dyer County Fair and at Memphis Wrestling Redbirds Night. That's next Friday and next Saturday. So what I'm saying is Buff is already involved. Is he going to get physical? Will we see Buff Bagwell between the ropes? Better yet, when does Buff Bagwell's leg come in?
What is wrong with this dude, man? I'm sorry. All due respect. What is wrong with you?
Me?
Yes.
What does that mean?
He has one leg.
He's getting another one.
See, this is the part. This is what.
So to all my one-legged friends out there, would you guys please tell Devin Walker
this is
that
what
you
I'm
can
talking
do
about.
just as much as
This
the
is what-
guys
this is what I'm
with two
talking about.
legs,
This is what
baby.
I'm talking about, bro. This is where wrestling gets
Buff
ridiculous.
Bagwell says he's getting a leg from a Navy SEAL, bro.
I don't give a damn where he gets
He's
his
got
leg
to use
from.
his brain to
I don't-
connect with the knee in order to make it work so we can get back in the ring and have matches. You heard him. He was on this podcast and he said it. You don't believe that Buff Bagwell is going to get in the ring and compete again?
With all due respect.
Buff Bagwell's still on the first pitch at the Redbirds game.
Oh, one leg.
Better be there for it. I can't wait. Buff Bagwell returning to Memphis Wrestling.
what is happening?
It was a viral moment, over 300,000 views so far and counting.
He's still the first pitch.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Yes, it's
I'll
going to
be
be
there.
great.
I'll be there.
I need you to shoot that for me.
What the?
We're going to have Buff on here so you could question to his face.
No, I'm not doing that. I just
Why?
think it's like
Don't question me then, brother. All right, we got a lot to get
can you
to.
tell him how ridiculous this is?
I want to see if he throws a strike. Buff used to play baseball. All right, I'm not doing this with you. Let's go to the news wire because we got a whole lot to talk about.
First Peter news. Aaron Roberts has been released from his WWE ID contract.
He has. I was going to say, speaking of WWE ID, not only did WWE ID drop Rikishi, but they started to drop a handful of talent as well. So I don't want to bury the lead, but let's get right to it. So Jordan Oasis was released from his WWE ID contract. Ice Williams, who is out in the California area, he was released from his contract as well. And Aaron Roberts, the 420-pound problem from Memphis Wrestling, was released. Now, this release was announced today, but I think it happened on Saturday because I got the call and was like, all right, time to get back to work.
Minor setback for a major comeback from my guy Aaron Roberts.
It is a minor setback. Those contracts are all up in the month of October of this year. They were all one-year deals, so there's no telling, as we lead into October and, of course, September. We're not even in September yet, but leading into October, we'll see a little bit more of that. But hopefully we'll see some other guys get signed.
Yeah.
But WWE ID dropped Knokx Pro, which is owned by Rikishi. I did not get a chance to talk to him about this.
Word.
Did not want to talk to him about this. And if you were around Rikishi, you would know exactly why we would never bring this up to him. But the biggest story so far, by far, not even close, Rampage Jackson's son, the Memphian Quinton Rampage Jackson, his son Raja Jackson, beat a man nearly to death at Knokx Pro Wrestling in California. That's Rikishi's company. Like I said, he was here with us all 3 days of that weekend. I received a text message at 1 a.m. And you know the person that texted me. I'm not going to drop his name, but he sent me a text like, did you see this? And I woke up we just got in bed because we had shows back to back to back. So you get up early, you go to bed late when you get home, right? So I just rolled over and saw this and went, oh no. Is this a reason that, is Rikishi going to call out on me tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that, I thought it was gonna be over with.
If this guy, because what I read is that he was dead, he was killed. That's the tweet that I was sent, that he was killed in the ring at Knokx Pro, and I thought, no, he's got to get on a plane and go back. Oh no.
Yeah, can you break this down for me? Because I
asked Grok, and Grok said that he wasn't dead.
You asked AI?
Yeah, on Twitter. Because there were so many stories. There were so many stories. I had to know. It was 1 a.m. I had to go to bed out of sleep. And I had to know what I was getting into the next day with Rikishi because it had already been tough enough.
That's probably why he was in a bad mood.
I'm just going to put my one up. I'm going to put my one up and shut up. All right, so here's the story from Fox 11. So this has nothing. This is not a wrestling site. This is LAPD investigating Raja Jackson's wrestling incident. So the brief that it says, the son of UFC champion Quinton Rampage Jackson allegedly, I don't know how it's alleged because he was on video.
It's definitely on video.
Assaulted a professional wrestler during a match at Knokx Pro Wrestling Academy. The attack, which was live streamed on Kick and widely shared online, involved Jackson reportedly body slamming and punching the wrestler. He slammed this guy, knocks him out, and then punches him 22 times while he's...
Oh, I look at it, I want to watch
there
it
he is.
again.
He's out right there on that suplex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I counted 23.
So, what was the explanation for this, bro?
He is actually sitting ringside with a camera on him saying that he's going to do this. I'm not following the script. I'm going to beat this guy. I'm going to hit this guy so hard. I'm going to hit this guy so many times. I mean, it was almost like he was just in a rage. There was something that happened before the actual event that involved a beer can getting hit up the side of his head, which looked like it was a wrestling work. It just looked like, how they do stuff before the show to build it up, whatever they were doing at the show. And there is so much speculation online, but even Fox 11 out in LA are talking about it.
People are asking the question, what should happen to him? I think he should never be around the wrestling ever again.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because I took to Twitter.
Ever again, bro.
And I took to Facebook.
Because that is the black eye that the wrestling business does not need.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying?
If you beat up a guy who's fake fighting, all right, so if me and you are in the ring, and I hate to use the word fake.
I mean, it is fake.
But if I'm fake fighting.
Respectfully.
Right? Yes. If I'm respectfully fake fighting you, and you decide to really fight me, and you knock me out, How tough are you?
You're a P word for sure.
Yes.
You're the letter on my hat.
I'm not even fighting.
You're the letter on my hat.
Do you realize I'm not even fighting? I'm working. I'm acting. I'm on a television set acting.
And that's why he didn't defend himself when he got hit with that move.
I think the move was planned. They're saying none of that was planned. They had a camera on this guy the entire time.
The move looked like it was planned.
They knew he was doing it.
The punches were not planned.
Yes. I'm actually very surprised that it knocked him out when he took him down with the slam because that's a back bump.
Yeah.
Unless I have no idea how that knocked him out. But here's what my Facebook says, okay?
Your Facebook's a wild place, so ain't no telling.
I said, what should happen to Raja Jackson? I'll share it on Grind City Wrestling. Banned from fighting any pro or semi-professional league. He's a killer. So this guy could actually never compete in the octagon again.
I mean, or what I would do is I'll put him in the octagon with a real killer. And like I wouldn't. The next match you face in the octagon, I'm putting you in there with a real.
Here's one.
With a real, you know what I'm saying?
Late term abortion.
Oh,
really? What that means?
That's aggressive.
Him versus Joey Ryan. They should have a match. Arrested on assault. Some of these I can't read.
Yeah.
Jail. No less than a year in prison. Need to be banned from any type of shows, MMA wrestling, and live streaming. I didn't think of this at first, but this guy might not ever fight in the cage again. Like he could go to jail for a really long time. He could be banned.
Bro, that's assault, bro.
He could be banned. That is absolutely 1,000,000% assault.
That's assault, bro.
Some say charge him with some type of aggravated assault and let the jury sort it out. Put him in the backyard shows until they all go out of business. So this guy wants to just send him around to kill all the backyard wrestling.
How about you? I know what you want to do, 5-star. Book it for Memphis Wrestling.
You know what's so sad?
This guy.
Is I've been looking for Rampage Jackson's number because I wanted him to knock somebody out on our show.
No.
Thank God that didn't happen.
No.
Blackballed, needs to be arrested.
You don't want that press, bro.
Have Rikishi fire him. He was never even hired. I don't even think he was like on the roster.
Nah, but I think it's for me. It's like it's two things. It's for people like for you, and for people that have smaller wrestling companies or like I kind of like the local wrestling shows, like the smaller promotions. It's a black eye on it for me.
Oh, dude, it's bad.
It's a bad look, right?
It's bad. And the videos behind the scenes looks bad because you have guys saying, "Go give him a receipt."
Yeah,
you have guys telling them to do it. It's very much the good old boys day like it used to be. And I've told you on this podcast, okay, that there are certain old school classic wrestlers. There are veterans in our business that are no longer good for our business because we don't do things the same way that they used to do back then. Now, back then, they might beat the holy hell out of somebody and send them to the hospital for doing something they're not supposed to do. We don't do that.
No, not no more.
If you have that viewpoint, you are not in my training facility. So check this out. This is even worse because Rikishi and everybody else involved is like a big deal because WWE ID drops Knokx Pro. This is from Yahoo Sports. Now keep in mind, there's only a couple of these, right? Rikishi had a WWE ID, Seth Rollins, Booker T, Cody Rhodes. Those are the ones, those are the big WWE superstars that have IDs. Now Rikishi has been dropped. So it says that in October, WWE announced, it's 2024, that Knokx Pro is a part of the WWE ID program. Knokx Pro hosted an event over the weekend featuring the now infamous event involving Raja Jackson. Many fans saw the incident and called for Knokx Pro to lose its WWE ID affiliation. And it appears that is exactly what happened. The school removed all references of WWE and WWE ID from their social media accounts on Monday. And according to PW Insider, WWE has not responded to a request for comment on the situation. However, the timing would lead to speculation that WWE has severed ties with Knokx due to Raja's incident. So Rikishi and his company have been officially dropped by the WWE ID program.
That's tough.
WWE has even moved all of the references of Knokx Pro from their affiliated schools listed on the WWE ID site. So WWE hasn't come out and said anything, but they've made changes on their website, especially to their affiliated programs, and Knokx Pro is not a part.
You gotta distance yourself from something like this, bro. You can't be affiliated with some tomfoolery. Like I said, it's a black eye on the local wrestling business, and for WWE to be the kind of in the forefront of like building local stars, right? Of building them up and building them from the ground up. You don't want any of your WWE prospects to be affiliated with some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I respect what WWE did. And Rikishi, get your shit together because Can't be having that going on at your show, my guy.
That's tough, man. And
Go ahead. You use a magic word for this, by the way. You used a word. You used a word to describe the situation.
What did I? What was it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
What was the word I used?
How much you said?
I don't know what word you're talking about.
Starts with a K.
K. Ooh.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Is that Memphis karma?
Oh.
Karma is real. People don't think that momentum and karma and stuff like that is real, but momentum is real, karma is real, and I will just leave that right there. Let me tell you, man, like, how much does it really suck that you have a school that was good enough to become a WWE ID affiliate program, but then you get dropped because of an incident like this?
Exactly.
Like, this is really, really bad. In order, and keep in mind on this as well, I mean, this is one of the most famous families in the history of professional wrestling, if not the most famous family. We always talk about the Harts and the Hart Dungeon, Hart Foundation, and all that. But the Harts really don't have anything on how many members of the bloodline there are. Look at how many members of the bloodline are on TV right now.
I mean, you had one at your show this weekend.
We did. Rikishi was there, and also Tomiko Fatu, his son, was there. So for WWE to have to separate themselves from the bloodline's training facility really sucks.
Yeah.
How hard was that to do?
Yeah, it had to be tough because you have so many guys affiliated with Rikishi on your show every week, right? But yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough for Rikishi, and it's also something that you always gonna remember. We'll be like 5 or 10 years in the future right now. You'll be like, remember that time that Rampage's son almost killed somebody at Rikishi's promotion?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough in this age of the internet and of having a digital footprint. This is not the kind of digital footprint you want. And for Rikishi, he'll bounce back because he's Rikishi, right? He's Rikishi. He is the dad of two of the most famous wrestlers in the business right now, or in part of the bloodline. But wait, what did I miss?
We talk about his podcast.
What did I miss?
We talk about his podcast on here all the time.
We do.
I mean, he threw shade at Naomi last week because she announced her pregnancy. Did you see this?
Yeah, Rikishi's wild, boy.
You want to, okay, while I'm feeling good, I think that's why he didn't come on the podcast last week. He stood us up is what happened. And I think the reason that it happened is because we were going to probably ask him about that.
Shoot Dustin.
When you say stupid shit, then you don't want to do the interviews that you agreed to do.
We got Shoot Dustin in the building. We love when Dustin starts shooting.
And when your daughter-in-law says that I'm pregnant live on television and you respond with, well, that's a little irresponsible. We didn't used to do that back in the day. Bro.
Shoot Dustin in the building.
For real?
I love when Shoot Dustin. So what you're telling me is Rikishi has joined the infamous list he joins a list of wrestlers on your list.
Some wrestlers are.
Is he on the same list as the Boogeyman? Yes or no?
Yes. He's on the list of the Boogeyman. Yes, he is. Most people don't know what that list is, but yes, he is. All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you. WWE ID, you did the right thing. WWE, you did the right thing. Knokx Pro, you got to do the right thing. If you have a group of guys that are training the next generation of professional wrestlers, the same generation that we are training in Memphis, and you have something like this go down, and you've got a whole lot of smoke and a whole lot of people talking about it, you've got a clean house. I don't give a damn who your trainer is and who's in that locker room. That whole locker room has got to change if WWE is ever going to look at them as a potential school or affiliate again.
Clip that.
Clip it. I'm serious.
I'm with that.
It starts at the top.
It starts at the top. I'm with you.
It trickles down, so you gotta revamp that entire thing there.
I'm with it.
All right. Last news story of the day, unless you've got one. It is official. Killer Kross has made his first appearance, and of course, he's going against Matt Cardona. Wouldn't you know it?
I mean,
the indie god, Matt Cardona.
Two of the kind of like the black sheeps of WWE.
Just indie darlings, man.
Yeah, the black sheeps of WWE, man.
How is Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, how has he not been signed to WWE again? This guy, he moves so much merchandise. He makes thousands of dollars at every show selling action. He has his own toy line.
I think his time is coming.
It's definitely coming, but how is he still a free agent? But then also Killer Kross, I'm just saying that because we always talk about it being a work, what's going on with it. He's officially on the indies, and he's officially with Shotzi Blackheart and, of course, Matt Cardona, who are on the top of the independent wrestling scene right now.
We love it. Shout out to him. Like I said, you know how I feel about freaking that guy. I don't care about him.
Did I leave anything out?
I think you chucked every box. I mean, the AEW had a show where they stabbed people in the face, and Darby Allin damn near killed himself. But that's nothing new.
Jake Hager had a good interview out. Did you see that?
My girl Monroe had a hell of a debut on her first like NXT like big match.
Yeah,
banger. But I think that's pretty much it.
Very cool stuff.
I'm counting down the minutes, the seconds to Buff Bagwell throws out the first pitch of the Rivers game, though.
Let's talk about that.
I didn't see that happen.
Next Friday, September the 5th, it's going down at the Dyer County Fair. Psycho Simon is going to defend the Memphis Heritage Championship in a no-rules street fight against Big John Dalton and Buff Bagwell in his quarter. That's next Friday, September 5th. And then next Saturday, September 6th, Buff Bagwell is going to be live at AutoZone Park for the Memphis Redbirds Wrestling Night. He's going to be throwing out the first pitch, and Psycho Simon will be there as well. So things are going to get really, really crazy. The next television taping we have at Memphis Wrestling is on Sunday, September 21st, featuring Kalisto. Lucha. Devin, what you got going on?
He's back again?
Oh, well, he was in Little Rock, so now the Memphis fans get to see him.
The real question is, 5-star, this weekend for week 1 of college football season, where am I going to see you, buddy?
Well, your boy is going to be on the 50-yard line right there at kickoff for the University of Memphis Tigers.
Damn right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go Tigers, go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go Tigers, go.
Dun, dun, dun. I don't know the rest of it. Dun, 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 dun. What's the other one? Dun, 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 dun. Go Tigers, go.
Wait,
There's another one, though, right?
Are you practicing your bit right now?
Do you want to know? Can I tell him what?
Yeah, you can tell the people what you're doing this weekend. By the time this airs, I would hope people already know.
I'm going to be hosting Memphis Tigers football.
Look at that.
Along with Sydney. Big shout out to Sydney. Shout out to Austin for bringing us on. DJ Mike T will be there.
Also, they're taking all the people from the Grizzlies.
They took everybody from the Grizzlies, yes.
Of course they are. Of course they did that. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 50 Law.
But you got to be on lookout for the pro wrestling
I know what's going to happen.
Hey,
here we go.
Tiger Nation.
Kalita. Oh, yeah.
If you're ready for kickoff, give it oh, yeah. My voice is hurting this week.
Memphis football. I have one question for you. Are you ready?
That's all I got.
Let's go.
I get to introduce Pouncer.
Let's go. I'll be there, bro.
Do you know how much I would love every single game at FedEx Forum to be able to do a personal introduction? Like when I introduce Super Grizz, it's like,
We know. Kalita. Oh, yeah. But I'll be there. But that's what I'm doing this weekend. I'll be at Tiger Football. It's week 1.
Are you on the field?
I'll be on the field. They play the Chattanooga Mocs this weekend, so I'll be there.
Can't wait. It's going to be a good time. That's all the time we got this week on Grind City Wrestling. Take part in the conversation. Tweet us at Grind City Media. I'm at Dustin Starr, and he's at Devin_Walker 2. All out of time.
But I got one question for you. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
If you're ready, give it oh yeah. We'll see you guys at bell time or at kickoff. I am Dustin Starr. He is Devin Walker, baby, saying so long, everybody.